Hi, I'm Will Riddle. If you came here from a web search, I'm sure you're wondering, who's Will Riddle? So I wanted to take a minute to introduce myself. I was raised in a Presbyterian church, saved in a Baptist church, and received the Holy Spirit in a Pentecostal church. And since then, I've done almost everything in between. But really, my story begins when I was 16. We were on a youth trip, and I was in a car accident. This car accident killed a close friend of mine, and really, it should have killed me. The van rolled at highway speed and threw the three of us to the road. When I realized I was on the road, I dragged my body to where the van stopped. There, on the side of the road, I began to struggle to breathe and started to think, I might actually die. At that point, I experienced a life review that led me to cry out to Jesus. I'd wanted to be a pastor and to serve him for the rest of my life, but it seemed like my short life was already over. This started a process of really seeking God, wanting to be a true Christian and a pastor, but it's been a lot longer and a lot harder than I thought it would be. At some points, it's felt like someone threw me in the back of a kidnap van. Have you ever felt that? God, where am I going? And why isn't this working? Finally, after graduating from Duke, going to seminary, doing 2 church plants, I hit the wall really bad. I thought that when I found the Holy Spirit, I'd found it. And don't get me wrong, being filled with the Holy Spirit did change my life. But it also opened up a lot of confusion at a very vulnerable time in my life. Hitting rock bottom, my good friend came to me and said, Will, what you need is a relationship with Jesus. Somehow, this hit me like it's never hit me before. When you get saved, they ask you, would you like a relationship with Jesus? And then they proceed to give you a Bible and tell you to read it a lot. So I did that. I read it a lot. I listened to it on audiobook. I did a lot of ministry, but I realized a relationship with Jesus was not really on the forefront of my mind, or even something I could really comprehend properly. The book, No Exit, is everything that God taught me to get out of a box that almost wrecked my life for a second time. A lifelong maze of questions, which had me tangled up and caused so much frustration. My heart is to save you the heartache that I went through. And that's really what No Exit is about. I've seen God use it in powerful ways, setting people free from the pain that is caused, usually inadvertently, by religion, and reintroducing them to Jesus. I just invite you to ask Him if you may be one of those people.